Hello, Libra. Hello, Libra. How are you? Oh my goodness, what a weekend, eh? Oh, well, oh my God, look at this already. Right, here we go. Let's just burn a bit of sage for this reading. Get this flame going. Oh, that's it. It's like the Olympic torch now. Ah, spirits, guides, guardians, angels, the universe. Oh, please come and give us a lovely reading for our beautiful Librians. That Librians, lovely. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how much that just clears the air. Let's get that on the go and let's start some more fire over here. What have we got going on? So this is going to be a reading for, I feel like it's just a general reading for Libra. I've put December because we're almost at the end of November. But yeah, let's close this up. Right, so, okay, let's start again. This is a reading for Libra for the month of December, I think. We'll see. It might be more current than that. I've got a feeling that it's going to be like the here and now situation. So, a bit of coffee, got Hoffy, wake, bonus. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. While I'm shuffling these cards, just remember that November is a long old month. And we are supposed to be focusing on our health this month. Looking at those things, those little niggles, you know, if you've got like that niggly thing on your foot or just anywhere where you've just kind of been ignoring it, this is the time to pay attention to it. This is the time to stretch out our bodies, ready for December, and yeah, as much activity as possible, but do with what's within your limits. It's also to end anything that's been hanging over you for some time. Just turn around. You know, you might have been ignoring it for a while. Just turn around, face it, deal with it. It will probably be able to be dealt with pretty quickly, and then you can just move on. Lovely. We had the new moon on the 15th of November, so you may have felt a shift there. Again, that was all about ending what's past and starting something new. And we've got the full moon on the 30th of November, where it will magnify. So whatever you're doing, it will magnify it. So say for instance, you went on a diet, it would be more intense around that time. The light would shine on it more, basically. But remember that the full moon is the end of a phase, not the beginning of the phase. Oh, lovely. Nearly there. One more, I think, for you. It's nice and mixed up for you. So, I've just been up all morning. So, when I was laying in bed, I was thinking, oh, what star sign should I start with today? And it was Libra. And I was like, oh, no, I'll do something else. I know it's Libra. Oh, no, I'll do something else. Oh, well, here we are, Libra. Here we are. Punishing myself with coffee. Let's see where we go with this. Now, am I going to do a circle or... No, I'm not, I think. I'm going to do this. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Libra, being the Librian that you are, you'll recognize this card because this card is all about balance, bringing things into balance. So obviously things may have been out of kilter. Are you planning on moving after all this lockdown? Have you got some other project underway? Wow. Okay. I knew this was going to be deep today. Right. Okay. Right. So first of all, we start with the Two of Pentacles. This is again about bringing everything into balance. The two also represents two people, and the sign, as you can see, is an infinity sign. So this is not for now, this is forever. So whatever it is that you're putting into place, it's for a long time. And it's something that you're hugely passionate about. Now you've got your feet on the ground, so your ground is quite solid. But there is some underlying emotions that are moving about. So I'm just thinking. So moving about. This is something to do with your work. And yes, you know, work is what brings the money in. But you've got your skill, you know your skills. Are you really putting them to good use? That's what that feels like. Are you putting them to good use? You know you've got skills. Are you tapping into them? Now, you've been working particularly hard on one aspect, and I feel that this might be a relationship aspect. Good gosh, right. You really have got a lot going on. So, a relationship aspect, and it looks like no matter what's gone on, all the challenges, these swords, that's what these represent, the challenges, you're prepared to take those challenges and go to past as new. That could potentially be moving, it could be moving anywhere, but water tends to suggest that either near the water or across the water. So potentially you could be moving abroad. That's quite a big leap, isn't it? The water also represents it's an emotional struggle, but it looks like you're still prepared to take that leap, that journey, Oof, oof, oof. That journey, for some reason, is involving a celebration. But as you see, there's 3 cups. Yes, it does represent celebration. Yes, it does represent opportunity. Yes, it does represent passionate and purity. However, there are 3 people in that party. So, and that's why I kind of go eek, eek, because in any partnership, there really is only 2 people. Well, unless you're a polygamist. Or a bigamist. But, 99.9999999% of us are not. So just be very aware of this journey still coming with more challenges, a lot more challenges. So then you've also got the Chariot here. This is the Cancerian card. And this also represents movement. So it is kind of saying that things are going to move on. Whether you're going to move in the same direction or not, because this is you see this black and white sphinxes here, they are yin and yang. I feel like it's a want to move on, because sometimes when I look at these pictures, the energy of them changes, and this particular energy makes me feel like you can't move on. It's like you're stuck and trying to get, it's really weird, what a really mixed reading. Trying to conjure up ideas, projects with this Ace of Wands, you know, this new growth, but something is holding you back. And like I say, it feels a bit, I'm going to separate these and get some more cards on the table, because this looks like the future and this is the present. So here we've got walking away from a situation. And people tend to walk away with things either that they're fed up with it or they just can't make any sense of it. So they retreat and they try, you know, there's 8 cups of love here. So there's a lot of love in this situation. You've got 2 8s, which stands for strength. And then you've got the 10 of Swords here, which represents the end of all the pain, which is really weird because this is all in your future. So this is taking the challenges. Look at all those swords there. You know, taking all these challenges forward, but then all of a sudden it's just going to come to an end, whatever it is. I feel like I'm the bearer of bad news, but we'll put some more light onto this. We'll throw some more cards down on top of it and see if we can get some clarification. Oh, that's so good, that coffee. I can just intravenously drink it. Just hook me up to the Americana. Oh dear. Right. Let's see. Yeah, it is mixed. We will break it down. Try and get to underneath these cards a bit. I mean, you know, people go on journeys in terms of paths, you know, life's path with some things, and they think, oh, well, yeah, I'll accept that. I'll just accept it and deal with it, and we'll be fine. Everything will be fine. And, you know, they might have a bit more energy than that, I'm being a bit nonchalant, but that's all fine. But at some point, you have to deal with them. It doesn't matter where you move them to. You move them to different houses across the world. It doesn't matter where you move it to. You're still going to have to deal with it. I mean, it does represent a union. It's really strange for me because, you know, I read Libra's sign. You know, I do this every month, so I just find that this one's a little bit out of the blue. Like when you've been working on something for so long, that potentially, you know, there's that indecision, and whilst you've got the strength to carry on, yeah, that's what it feels, the strength to carry on, pain's gonna go, everything's gonna, it's all gonna come to a very quick end. Come on, my good chat, I'm gonna take that card. I felt it. Right, Ace of Earth. Ace of Earth. So Ace of Earth being financial. We've got a bit of financial going on here. Financial security. There's 2 aces you've got here. So it is the start of something new. Let's just put up, there we go, the Empress. New project, new project, new project, new project. Can't get away from that. And the 9 of Wands. So yeah, the Nine of Wands is just, you know, when you've been through a lot, you've been through the wars, you've been, you know, your head's been messed with, your mind, you know, your soul's been messed with, your heart's been messed with. Every part of you has had that experience of pain. That's what I can feel, is like pain. And this pain, I feel like it's it feels like it's always there. It's like the creases haven't been ironed out. If this is pain from the past, then there are two ways you can look at that. You can either continue to carry that pain, because this is what's holding you back. Continue to carry that pain for the rest of your life, the end of your days. And let's just think about what that pain makes you feel like. It doesn't make you feel good. You can't change about things that have passed, but every day you get up and you can change how you feel in the morning. You have an opportunity to think differently. People hang on to pain in life, and some pain, obviously, you know, you may want to hang on to it because it's actually sentimental pain. But just remember, every time you bring that pain into your existence, I'll just show you that card. She's holding the little stars there. Sweet. You bring that pain into your here and now. And what that does is it takes up all the room for what actually your here and now could be, which could be light, fun, bright, interesting, engaging. But if you're going to shove this shroud on you all the time of pain, it is going to stop you from achieving your dreams. It's going to hold you back. It's that doubt that's in there is always going to hold you back. So you need to find a way to set it free. You know, and you can, and it really is this simple. I can tell you, it really is as simple as saying, I can't be bothered with that anymore. Just can't be bothered with it. I'm not going to waste any more of my energy on it, my time, you know. I'm just not going to bother with it. I can't do anything about it. It's past. Hang on, let me focus on what I can replace that with. The goodness of you, you know, fill it up with the goodness of you. And then you've got this Empress. So the Empress again, this is about new projects. So there's definitely, look, we've got the work. I mean, Cancerian obviously represents home. That's a home card, obviously. But it's also representing movement. So I feel like there could be movement in this project. That's good. But I feel like that these have changed some of the dynamics of the cards. Something that you want to start. Yeah, have the confidence. This is affecting your confidence, this one. So look, what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over. It doesn't exist anymore. We're just going to take it out of the equation. Right, good. All right. Now that's lighter. Let's see what else we can find. So I want to get to the truth of the matter with this union here. Dare I, she says. Dare I? Let's unpick it, pick it to bits. Yeah, so there is a project and it does involve money. There's money there, so there's money to be had. The Ace of Earth is, you know, you've got the potential to earn. You can start this new project. You need to put your mind to it a bit more. Yeah, it needs more, not so much groundwork, but more take that next, don't be afraid to take that next step of it. It's falling over. Right, not such a good idea. Ah, perfect. You couldn't, this is perfect, perfect, perfect. Here. This is what you have to replace this with, right? This is the sun. This represents life. There's no other in all of the zodiac. No one trumps the sun. The sun is the sun. It's as simple as that. But it also represents your self-ego. So you need to release that ego out a bit more. Enjoy your egos. Doesn't that, you know, egos aren't always a bad thing. It's what drives many people in the world. And you need to be more playful in it. Relax, be more playful. This will bring a great energy to this project, what you're doing, and it will take away this pain. And the more sunlight you put on it, the more fun, the more playfulness you put to it, this will dissipate. This will just disappear. All right. And then it might come back one day and you might say, oh, yeah, I did have that in my life. I used to think about it every day. I used to kind of weigh myself down with it all, but I don't now. Do I want it back in my life? No. All right, then. Bye-bye again. Let it go again. Just keep letting it go. And then it takes longer and longer and longer for it to come back, because you're filling your world with other things. Really like this. That is a lovely card. Beautiful. I'm really happy for you. Really nice. So let's get to the bottom of this painful piece over here, because I feel if you take this action, this is how it's going to change these cards. If you don't take this action, right, if we put that back, oh, let's put that miserable pain back there. Yeah, that's not looking so great. Cards, and these are my truth cards, by the way. So these are my door cards. These are truth cards. They always speak the truth. Sometimes I'm frightened to turn them over. They'll cringe. I go, no, don't do it. So that's the truth of it. Sunlight, more laughter, playfulness. You know what? And every time you feel it coming into your mind, this pain, this thing that's dragging you back, you just turn around to it and you say, no, thanks. No, thank you. Five of Wands. I feel like it was there. Yeah, Five of Wands. Yeah, okay. I'm going to do another one just to bring it out, because the Five of Wands is about change. And sometimes when you go through changes, perfect. Right. Three of Wands. Okay, again, this is about project again. So sometimes many people want to put their hand in your project, right? No, this is your project. You don't mind taking people on the journey and saying, oh, yes, we're doing this now, we're doing that now, or, you know, whatever. But don't involve them too much, because many hands don't always make light work. Many hands can be a bit muddly and meddly. So the one thing about November is to have things as simple as possible. So if you're writing up, say, a business plan, or you're making ideas, you need to write a structure. You need to have categories. You need to know exactly what you're doing and when you're going to do it. So you need to have a plan about this particular journey that you're going to go on here with this person. Because, and don't worry if things don't, you know, in a project, if things don't feel right, it's fine. Just meander around it and work on something else. Sometimes that brings light to the other part of it. You know, just keep the movement going, okay? The Three of Wands is definitely about a project, and it's about taking that chance, that opportunity in life. It's the point where one more step. So you're at the point now where you could turn around and back out if you wanted to, but one more step and you will be able to take it forward. You'll be able to just continue on that journey and not look back. That's the point that you're at now. The Five of Wands is when you're building anything, change is good, but it's better to have four corners than five. You wouldn't build a house with five corners, would you? Unless you were a very unusual architect. And we're not. Most of us aren't that unusual. So stick to what works. Because I was a bit worried about you going ahead and taking this journey with all these challenges. So the way to iron out those challenges is stick to tried and tested plans, stick to what works, count the corners. If you find you're getting a fifth corner, get rid of that fifth corner, stick to the four corners. That's how you build. That's how you build houses. Yeah, project. That's still that project. Now, let's find out about this opportunity. You see, you've got what you 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 threes here. 3, 3, 3. So, you know, threes are about creativity and about growth and about, you know, working with groups of people. So I feel now that this, I'm trying to relate it back to the love life, but I feel because we've kind of dealt with an issue here, it changes the cards. That's what happens. Okay, so this Three of Cups, who is this? Is this a relationship or is this, what is it related to? Cups. So it's, oh God, I knew this would be the sticky bit. Right, so this is something a little bit separate. This relates to, you know, when you've had it all at some point in your life, you think, oh, I've had it all, and you've lost a few things, you know, a few elements, maybe friendships, maybe material things, just a sense of loss of what you had. This Five of Cups here, she's in a house, okay, and she's calling for help, but she feels like everything's come to an end. You know, I've lost it all. You know, it's all a bit tragic, all a bit dramatic. I've lost it all. How am I going to get it back? You know, will I ever get it back? I'm slightly embarrassed by the situation. Um, the thing to do there is not to focus on what you've lost, because all the time you focus on what you've lost, you're not focusing on the good stuff. So focus on the Two Cups out of the Five Cups that you have, and don't be embarrassed. Turn around and grab those with both hands and hold them tight. That's what that is. Sometimes we lose things in life out of our own do, not of our own doing. It just happens. But you know what? That's when you have to scoop yourself back up and you have to get on. And you go, okay, well, you're not going to walk away from the two that you have got. You're going to scoop them up, pop them in your bag, and take them on the rest of your journey. Yeah. There's a definite feeling of this got out of hand. Whatever this was out of hand. And this is why it's caused a bit of embarrassment. But, you know, past is new. Go back to being playful. Let that go. Take what you can, what you've got. Move on with that. Let's have a look at this. These two here, these two cards here, and the truth cards. Actually, before I do that, I want to just clarify. Clarify something here. I feel we're nearly at the end, so Truth. There we go. There's those cards. So there was that little model of problems there. The embarrassment. Don't know what to do. Truth. The truth of the matter. Yeah. The truth of it all. You can leave it in, you can leave it where it belongs in the past, and you can pick up, like I say, the good things that you do have is 5, and in tarot it's three cups on the floor and 2 standing up. So take the 2, again, put that one to bed. Don't worry about that, just move on from it. That's what you need to do, move on from it. Okay, what else we got here? So the last one, here we go. Okay, well, we pulled the same card. That's the same card as that. There is something that you're and this is the month for it. So November is the month of letting go of things that are past, bad habits, bad ideas, anything like that. Just let them go. It's cathartic, you know, free up for the future. So for some reason, this is definitely a message that you're walking away from something that's not serving you very well. You've, I don't want to say given up, but you've just turned your back on it now. That's it. It's come to an end. And ugh, I mean, it does feel a bit icky. I wish I could bring a bit more light to that for you. Here, let's try. These are my angel guardian cards. And I just feel you've got a couple of things that need working. This is the thing, you're trying to focus on this new life, this new project, this new journey, and you're trying to focus on it. And there obviously has been some things that have been holding you back, without a doubt. And yeah, just bring your great energy. You've got a fantastic energy. You're very socially engaging people, you know, so whatever you do, people will enjoy. Oh, should the cat then? Even the cat said yes. Okay. Let's see. We need it. There it is. Thank you. Right. Medicine Mother. Get my glasses on. Honor your inner knowing. Yeah. So look, you can feel that that's being about being truthful with yourself. You're going to have to heal. Medicine Mother is about healing, and you will heal. You will heal from that particular thing that's going on there. And you've got a lot to look forward to. This is your life here. This is about the structure of what you do going forward. This is about an icky situation that has to come to an end. And the truth is being true to yourself. You know, be truthful with yourself. It's very hard, isn't it, when you're in it sometimes. Medicine Mother, yeah, some healing. And November is all about healing, well-being, taking good care of yourself. And that can be through a number of things. Just, you know, keep having nice, relaxing baths or showers, read a book, you know, for half an hour to bring new energy into your body. So nourish your body, eat nice things, you know. Enjoy what you eat, savor what you eat, make it last, don't wolf it down, appreciate everything you've got. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I knew it was going to be a little bit deep. Apologies for that, but hopefully you got something from it. And I think that's the end of the reading. I think if I went any further, we'd be talking about a life's work for you. So I hope you enjoyed that. Love and light to you. As you can tell, I'm a really honest reader. I'm not reading for the masses. I'm reading for people in particular. I hope you enjoyed that. Please hit the like and subscribe, and please share. You know, if you know somebody that would gain from listening to this reading. So have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your week. And if you don't know, I do Coffee with Hoffy on Saturday morning at 8:30. That's about things to look to for the week ahead. It's not really around star signs. It's a general look that we all look at the cards together, filling in our journals, things like that. So yeah, and you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, all those sorts of places. Anyway, take care now. Be good. Bye.